चरण सात सात परसनहार.
Hi everyone, this is Amanda, I'm the gift psychic, and we're here with Anita, who's a local natural perfumer.
Hi Amanda, how are you?
Good.
Nice to be here.
Yeah, so can you just tell me a little bit about your company?
सात सात.
Flying Colors actually used to be a t-shirt series, and it didn't have anything at all to do with scents. It was a t-shirt series when at the time that I was studying color theory with Emily Carr, and so I dyed 95 different colors and found that as I work with the colors that I felt different. And so if I spent like a whole week dyeing the blues, I would notice that I felt really calm, as opposed to if I dyed oranges, I felt really creative, and reds, made me feel different altogether, yellows again. And so then I started to look at color theory, which brought me into the whole nature of working with the vibration.
सुरत सात सात.
So what happened is I started doing these one-of-a-kind sweatshirts where I would dye all of these colored materials, and I found that there was only ever one of each, and it was called Flying Colors. And it was like, let your imagination fly, like you could like live vicariously just through your t-shirt, and they look like little mini flying carpets. And so and so that's how it got started.
You'd be so rich if you can make flying carpets.
Oh yeah, totally, right? And then, so I think that the genie thing's been going on for a while. Like, I just totally am fascinated by, the whole Aladdin thing and genie and flying colors. And I don't know where this stuff comes from.
Yeah,
You just stare at a die back for too long, and all of a sudden you realize something happened. And so it's the same as working with the perfumes.
वाहेगुरु.
I don't know if you've heard of the term synesthesia. So synesthesia is somebody who has an underlying sort of ability to cross-translate different things. So unbeknownst to me, apparently I have synesthesia, which I didn't know. I thought that was normal for me.
Right.
I thought other people were like that too.
Synesthesia and synchronicity.
Yeah, and synchronicity. Okay, so synesthesia is someone who can translate, and so I think that the people that write about it don't really have it.
Yeah.
So the way that I perceive it is I don't smell things in the color green. Okay, I don't actually hear, lavender in that sense. But what I sense is the lowest common denominator that links them all together, which is vibration.
Oh.
Okay, so and because I'm clairsentient,
Yeah.
which actually doesn't refer to scent as much as it does to feeling. Like I'm clairvoyant too, but I'm clairsentient, so that for me, I can match fragrance with anything, then I can tap into the vibration. So that's why we can do distance healing work. I can make perfumes for people that aren't in my area by just tuning in. Like all of a sudden I get into aromatherapy about the same time, mostly because I'm living in a place in northern BC, south of Kitimat, 2 hours south of the nearest town, and there is only sometimes 6 hours of recorded sunlight there. And so, a lot of the aromatics that my personal journey was really to help me figure out like how to cope. And so I found that, there is a huge emotional component to them, but there is also physical, mental, and spiritual component. And however it works, these are just my tools that made my world easier in some of the crazy places that I've been living in, some of the challenging circumstances.
Yeah, that's actually on Facebook today. That's what I put my personal comment about using these perfumes is that, this is a time of great change, and they really sort of help you anchor in your light body, so that you are sort of above sort of all the shifting and changing that's going on, so you sort of go through it a bit lighter of a heart, and it's less scary as we're shifting.
Yeah, totally.
It's like a friend.
Yeah, and then also too, like we're shifting, and I just came across this recently too, because I had no idea how important the name Flying Colors was. Right down because I wasn't even doing perfumes when we designed this, right?
Funny.
And so, and now I really recognize the whole nature of how lightness, it is so important. Like we need to fly. We need to be able to be light and to be able to get that that bird's eye view for things and spread our wings and
Yeah.
really have that understanding from a much bigger perspective. And I think birds are like the perfect kind of little icon and totems to really tap into with that.
That's true, yeah. I don't know if you can see this, but this is the logo that was designed for Anita right here.
And this is actually my destiny symbol. And then when my friend that does the graphic design for me actually developed the logo, she said she'd never seen anything like it. She goes, this bird, it just turned into a bird. It was
So
phenomenal.
cool.
Like even she couldn't believe it. And then, I mean, there's so much magic that happens with these. And then with this one, I knew I wanted to have that blue butterfly because I've always loved the blue butterflies. And we wanted to take a picture, and we couldn't do it. And the butterfly was here, and the bottle was here. And
Yeah.
I don't know how my brain put them together, but my brain stuck them both together, and it was like, let's make the bottle the butterfly, you know, and we did, and it's just such a great symbol.
Yeah.
I mean, I think all the best stuff happens by complete sheer accident.
Absolutely.
I mean, nothing